Hello! We're Izzie and Ciara. In August of 2023, we left our tiny rented London flat for a life on the canals.
There's been lots of ups and downs and we never seem to stop learning. We've decided to document our adventures, bringing you guys along with us.
Join us as we explore the UK waterways and renovate our 62-foot floating home, Lavender Lee.
Hello.
Hello.
So we're still in Hackney Wick.
Yeah. And we've changed our plan again.
I'm starting to see a pattern with boaters where I feel like no one can stick to a plan.
No. We're not going up the River Lee because there's been a load of break-ins and not good things, and I've booked an acting job I still can't talk about. That is Woods. It's the evening. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:30, and it is the Euros final today. Me and Ciara don't really follow football, although I got quite into it last week. But yeah, we're moving tonight away from what is going to be a very noisy evening in Hackney Wick, and we're going to get started. You've done the engine checks, haven't you?
Yeah. So we're going to head towards Victoria Park again, but the beginning of Victoria Park's maybe more kind of towards Broadway Market.
We just need to get past the 4 locks, which is going to take most of the evening, so come along with us.
Oh, it's so bright. Those of you who've been following us along for a while may recognise this exact section as the bit from our most stressful cruise ever video. So yeah, hopefully this video isn't the most stressful video we've made, but there's always a chance. Off we go. Bye, baby. Bye, She's so cute. Our friend who we've just been moored to has just stuck her face out of the window to say bye, and our dog also stuck her face out the window.
Very cute.
The summer that left was powder dust and dated perfume. My golden best dress was tangled up in pretty girls and dates I can't refuse. And then came you. And then came you. Kisses that sing.
I'm just waiting for the lock to set. The first one. It's a very baby lock, this one.
It's all gone smoothly so far.
We have only been going for 5 minutes. The engine feels a bit different, sounds a bit different after our service. It's the first time we've moved it since we've serviced it. But I think that's normal.
Yeah.
And nothing bad's happening.
No,
yet.
the air filter used to make a big loud rattling noise because it was kind of like a homemade contraption that someone had attached to the engine, or like the air filter box. But now we've kind of replaced it with a different air filter, or filled it with an actual air filter, because the last time it didn't have anything in it at all. And it's making a different noise when the boat is in tick over, which
I think is fine.
Yeah.
I think we're just overthinkers.
Seven hours to Little Venice, a green carpet wall to sill. I'll post a letter when I get there. My heart, my island will be still. Sunlight scatters through the window. Shoes are strewn across the floor. A cup of tea, the kettle whistles. I'll float away and I'll be small. Between the bridge the patter through the night. Or better still, I hear your calling. The beam it shatters, taking flight. 7 hours to Little Venice. The time it takes to get away. And while I'm there, I'll find a postcard. But you will find that I will say, I will not stay here. I will not wait.
Just walking alongside the boat. I really hate that lock. It's very deep and very the boat can get bashed around quite a lot going up it, so glad that one's over and done with. We just went really slowly because last time Lavy got a bit of a beating. Good evening. It's the day after we finished cruising. We ended up in a spot in Victoria Park. To be honest, there wasn't a lot of spots to choose from. It was really quite busy, but the earlier part of Victoria Park that we went past was quite empty. Sadly, we couldn't moor there because we had to fill up with the water, but I think everyone probably moved from one end to the other because it's very busy around this end. But we've managed to squeeze ourselves in somewhere. Izzie has gone back to Wantage again because they had a surprise meeting come up to do with a project that they're working on. This is different to the acting job. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. So yeah, they're there for the night. I have started a new job this week, surprise, surprise. It's actually the same show that I worked on in America a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, just working on that this week. But I've got the evening off today, which is nice. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do something nice, maybe do some crochet or yeah, just something nice, because I can be quite bad for just sort of cocooning away in bed when I have an evening off and Izzie's away. But I'm trying to get out of that habit because it makes me feel sad, and trying to enforce better routines for myself. So yeah, come along with me. I thought if I filmed and brought you guys along with me, that it would encourage me to get a bit more motivated and do something nice with my evening.
I don't know how to play piano, sadly. Just replying to some of you guys' comments on our newest video, which went up about an hour ago. It's always so nice to just see everyone's comments. It really makes us smile, and even when you're feeling a bit rubbish, I think we were feeling a bit nervous about this video this week. I think we just felt like it wasn't our best, but you guys are just being very lovely as always. So thank you so much for your continued support and positivity. It really does mean a lot to us. Hello. It's very, very, very hot today, really struggling with the heat. But that aside, we are currently surrounded by a lot of inconsiderate boaters, is probably a nice way of putting it. So when me and Izzy came back to the boat yesterday after we'd been at work, the boat had like kind of completely moved from where it was originally moored. Basically just about 3 different boats have like been shoving themselves in so they can fit along this stretch, and with that it's now extremely difficult for us to get on and off of the boat because they haven't lined either end of our boat up, which makes it really, really difficult to like bring anything back if we have shopping, anything like that. They've like tied our ropes to their boats so there's more space, which you shouldn't really do. With double mooring, you're meant to more separately with your own ropes, unless you like have a mutual conversation with that person, if it's a friend or something, just as it can be dangerous. If their boat sinks, it will sink your boat as well. It's just for like safety precautions. And they're now just playing really, really loud music. They've been playing loud music all day and smoking a lot of weed, which we can just smell. It's very strong from inside the boat. And yeah, we just feel a bit trapped here, but we don't have time to move. There's nowhere to really move to until Monday, so we're just feeling a bit rubbish, to be honest. Hasn't been great, and the heat just isn't helping because it's just like it's just very sensorily overwhelming. Good evening. What are you doing, Is?
Making risotto.
Making risotto.
A mushroom risotto, to be precise.
Yummy. It's a couple of days later, just in the evening. I've come back from work, and you start your new job tomorrow, which is really exciting. And we still can't tell you guys about it. Hopefully soon. But it's exciting. So we're going to go through some of your script and lines and stuff this evening, aren't we? Yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a chilled one, eat some nice yummy food, aren't we? Yeah. Nice. The weather's decided to get really hot again, hasn't it?
Too hot.
It's now just jumped back up to about 30 degrees, which is...
Has it?
It's like 29 degrees tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
I did wonder why I was so hot on the boat today. I was like, am I having a hot flush prematurely, or is this
very
summer
hot
again? And it is summer. So yeah, great.
We were complaining about it in the last video, and now it's nice again. And we're complaining about it being too hot, obviously.
I need your help to season the risotto.
Okay, I'll put the camera down. What have we got?
Got our risotto with some crispy onion garnish on top.
Looks delicious. Thank you for cooking.
It's alright.
We're just eating out on the bow this evening because it's a nice evening. Towpath's a bit busy, but
Busy bit of towpath. I do prefer the bit of Victoria Park that's down
yeah,
there.
me too. But it's
beggars can't be choosers.
indeed.
That's a horrible phrase, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
People
Can't be
with little
choosers.
choice can't be choosers. That's a better phrase.
Yum.
Hello all. It's been a while since I have vlogged. It's been the busiest week we have had in such a long time. Ciara has been in tech all week, sort of for 12-hour days, and I've been starting a new job, and also sorting a load of admin that has come with that. So I haven't been able to tell you for the last couple of weeks, but I am now happy to share that throughout this summer until the end of August, I will be part of the Unheard Voices project at Hampton Court Palace. So I will be a part of 2 different plays that will be going on across the month, popping up in different spots in the palace, which is super exciting. And something that is equally as exciting as that is that we have been told that we are allowed to bring the boat for the full month to moor right up at Hampton Court Palace, which is going to be so exciting and a little bit scary, because that will mean that we have to go onto the Thames and a little bit of tidal Thames, which me and Ciara weren't necessarily thinking of doing in the near future. However, it's opened some doors in terms of potentially thinking where we could go next in the autumn and for the closures this year. For those of you who don't know, the canals kind of have different closures across the winter period where they sort of shut locks and things like that to work on them, and that usually happens from like November to January, in some cases all the way through to March. So we've got a little idea of where we would like to go now in the sort of autumn winter season, which is super exciting, and I can't wait to show you guys where that is. But for now, yes, I'm going to be part of the Unheard Voices project at Hampton Court Palace, which is all about showcasing sort of unheard historical stories, sort of forgotten pieces of history or characters who did amazing things that have just sort of been lost to time, which is a really amazing sort of worthy project. If you're around Hampton Court Palace and fancy coming down, I'll post the dates that I am there up on my Instagram if you would like to come along, and I probably won't be able to say hello, or if I will be in character as potentially either a young Queen Victoria or someone called James Howard from the Stuart era. So, but you can meet me. I just will not be Izzie. I will be in character, as they have like a slight immersive element to them. But even so, it would be lovely for you guys to come along if you fancy, if Hampton Court is nearby. We are back at Victoria Park at the moment, and we are struggling a little bit. I think Ciara said that she'd videoed a little bit, but it has been so loud, I think maybe because it's summer, but it's sort of brought out an interesting crowd of people, shall we say. And I think both of us now are just really wanting some space, and I think being on the Thames at Hampton Court Palace is going to provide us with that. I think there's still going to be a lot of people around and tourists and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be as much of like a party vibe as we've got here, which is fine because me and Ciara aren't crazy party people. So yeah, super excited. I'll be able to vlog at the palace and things like that and share bits for social media. So I am really excited to kind of show you all the things that I'm doing this month and just chilling out at Hampton Court Palace, which is so sort of cool, and something that I feel so lucky to be able to be a part of. I'm so happy to be able to finally tell you about what's going on with that. We didn't have an outro section last week where we thanked people for buying us a coffee, and honestly at the moment we've had lots of little things go wrong with the boat, and so it's been fantastic, especially because me and Ciara have kind of we're starting work in the summer, but there's been a bit of a gap between work. So thank you so much for everyone for buying us a coffee. It has definitely helped in terms of making sure we're able to keep the time free to make the videos, and also been so helpful in terms of helping them with the boat. So yeah, big thank you from us. So we wanted to say a huge thank you to Paula and Aid, Debs, Alan, GTB, Julie Atkinson Sharp, Somebody, Peter, John Madsen, Someone, Dave, Sue and Robin, Tony and Becky for buying us a coffee in the last couple of weeks. So thank you, a huge thank you to all of you who have done that. Means a lot to the both of us. Ciara will be going away soon, and it will be a lot of me over the summer, so I hope that's okay. I think Ciara's going to try and do some vlogging as well to kind of keep you up to date with what she's up to. But yeah, I think it'll be a really nice project for me whilst I'm going into this new job, and hopefully I can show you some of the historical sites. Maybe I could do some walks or cycle rides on the Thames and just sort of explore and get ready for the winter months at the destination that we will tell you about, I'm sure, in the next couple of videos. So yes, look forward to some very intense cruising. We set off on our 15-hour cruise over Monday and Tuesday, starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So yeah, join us next week for what is set to be some pretty intense cruising vlogging. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and also stay tuned for us doing the tidal Thames for the first time. So send lots of advice and love for that, because we are scared and afraid. So yeah, hope you guys are having a lovely week, and we will see you next week.
This was what was wrapped around our propeller. We're going straight onto the Thames now.
No! More waves, more waves, more waves.
Thanks for watching this week's video. We're so glad to finally share the exciting news of going on the Thames and Izzie's new job. As always, you can follow us on Instagram at Izzie and Ciara, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more boat life adventures. Bye!